All right, come on, bro.
And the Lord spake unto Moses, saying, also in the 10th day of this 7th month.
The 10th day of the 7th month. If the first day is September 27th at evening, 10th day, all you got to do is count. Get your little count on. All right, come on.
There shall be a day of atonement. It shall be an holy convocation unto you, and ye shall afflict your souls, and offer an offering made by fire unto the Lord.
So this is that 24-hour fast that our forefathers used to go through, and that we still do. But we know that Christ already made this homework, and pursuant to Romans chapter 5. But we as a people haven't been gathered and to look on Him who we afflicted. Right? Because every time you go against the Most High, it's like you putting His Son back up on the cross.
That's right.
Spitting on Him. Right. So make the calling sure. So this also is prophetic in a sense, because after the people are gathered, we got to realize where we tripped at. Because the Lord gonna tell you, look, I didn't even gather y'all because of y'all. Right. I ain't do it for y'all. I did it because I can't lie. Right. I promised this to Abraham all the way back in the day. The sins are forgiven. Right. But we gonna be mourning in that day. We're gonna be mourning in that day because we done tripped, and we know that it ain't nothing you done did that the Lord done gathered you.
That's right.
Oh, because of His mercy He gathered us.
That's right.
Understand that. Ain't that you Negroes and did. You kept 100 million savages. Yeah, okay. Whatever. You ain't did nothing. It's through the gift of the grace of God that He's doing that for us. Right. Now, even the heathen are gonna know in that day, like them gotta be God's children. Gotta be.
He tell us in Ezekiel 36, he say, I'm not doing this for your sake, but for my holy name's sake, which ye have profaned.
We actually go in there next after we read about this atonement, because that's the future prophecy when Christ gathers us and we atone. He already made the atonement. But we gonna look on Him and be like, man, we tripped. We tripped. We ain't even worthy of going into this kingdom. Right here. And it won't be a wicked toenail in this kingdom.
No, right.
Not one. It ain't gonna be no drive-by shooting, no dice shooting, none of that going on up in the kingdom. So get that out your mind. Pure righteousness, man.
What's going on in these kingdoms now that's called the Lord? Y'all know what went on in Jim Jones' kingdom, David arrested. Benjamin kingdom now here. He got his own daughter pregnant.
Woo. And they taking wives.
Yeah, right.
It's a sister on YouTube is an ex-Ben-Ami. I heard out his camp at the moment.
That's right.
Like, man, they straight told me that they called her husband in there and told her husband, you can't deal with your wife no more. She gone. And she said he just was sitting over there just when he would look over and just like, well, this spineless cow. Nigga, we just tell you can't deal with your wife no more.
Right.
You feel me? But when you give all your power over to these cult leaders, that's what happens.
That's what happens. Right.
Make these Negroes stay in the scripture. Man, hold on. The scriptures say, if he say that I'm in the desert, go not forth. Right. This is the desert over here.
Right.
What the hell we doing over here?
Right.
See that Matthew, what is that, Matthew 24:26? Christ told you about those that will come in His name. Negro gonna say, I'm in the desert, I'm Christ, spin out me. Right. Got another brother, Yahweh, I'm in the secret chamber. Right. Stop it, man. Stop it.
Verse 28. And ye shall do no servile work therein. I had it around. Let me read it over. And ye shall do no work in that same day, for it is a day of atonement, to make an atonement for you before the Lord your God. This is a personal day. Like we were reading on the first day, that's when we get together. But on this day, 10 days later, this is between you and the Most High.
But what most people today, the Catholic got things what they call links, where you're going to give up something. This is the affliction of your soul. You're going to give up something. So they took that from this. This is your day to give up. And what you're giving up is sin that's plaguing you.
Right.
That one you can't shake. That one you half pray about.
Give up crack.
Half praying about it.
What we do is fast on that day, 24 hours. And whenever the hunger pains, whatever kick up, jump in the scripture. Meditate on that word. You look up, you ain't even ate, you be belching.
Yeah. Right.
How is this possible? How does a car run without gas?
Am I still going to the bathroom?
That's really a miracle. It's a miracle going on here. So we afflict ourselves and we mourn, but we know we done did things not even just the past year, hell, the past 24 hours, that's worthy of death.
That's right.
Right? So you be like, Lord, like in other words, you're showing the Most High that you're sorry. I'm sorry for that.
Right.
You feel? I'm gonna keep trying. I'm gonna keep banging, and that's what it is. But afflict thyself
for your past, for the past
just 24 hours, Day of Atonement.
I ain't talking about you ain't gonna watch no reality shows all week.
Now, there ain't no pain, there ain't no affliction. Right. And during that time, under the order of Aaron, the high priest, and he was a sinner too. Now Christ is our high priest. The high priest would go into the holiest of holies. This was a spot in the temple where the Ark of the Covenant was. And he would offer sins. He would offer the blood of animals as remission of sins, not only for himself, but also for the nation of Israel. It's called the Day of Atonement. We've been doing it for thousands of years. Right? But now it's a deeper understanding of this prophetic for after when Christ gathered us. And we're going to look on him like, we're going to be doing the morning. But he's already made the atonement through his sacrifice.
Right. For us, it's been just heard about it.
Right.
But the class he's teaching today is going to let us understand what it's about.
Right. All right, we finish that off?
Sure. Verse 29. For whatsoever soul is be that shall not be afflicted in that same day, he shall be cut off from among his people.
And that judgment is the Lord's. I can't, run up on you, because you ain't, you got kind of weak during the 24-hour fast. You ain't got you a rowdy burger or something. Man, don't come back to the camp, Negro. The judgment been given to. Whenever you read in the Old Testament about judgments and priests and all that, understand Christ took care of all that. He's the high priest. He's the king. He's the judge now. Right? So these judgments were not a ministry, Daniel. I seen you drink that bird. I seen you drink that bird. Right? You can't come back to the camp no more. We're not doing that. Let no man judge you in these things. Right? Because the body is of Christ. It's a future thing that's coming that we're supposed to be rehearsing. Not killing people and casting them away from them.
Absolutely.
Because maybe that brother hunger pains is a little bit heavier than mine. Alright, we're not supposed to be doing that. But in your conscience as much as you can possible, afflict thyself on that 10th day. Alright? Come on.
And let me say it's not good. If you're on medication, and your medication requires you eat, that fast is going to have to be adjusted based around your medication.
Right.
We don't want you putting yourself in harm's way and say, well, them Hebrews down there told me not to take my medicine, and it's a problem for you. You go into a seizure or you have low blood pressure, whatever the case may be. Govern your fast around your medication if you need to take that, and then slowly start to wean yourself off of that medicine or to the least amount of medicine you need to be able to take.
Verse 30. And whatsoever soul it be that doeth any work in that same day, the same soul will I destroy from among his people. Ye shall do no manner of work. It shall be a statute forever throughout your generations in all your dwellings. It shall be unto you a Sabbath of rest, and ye shall afflict your souls. In the 9th day of the month, at even, from even unto even, ye shall celebrate your Sabbath.
That's what that is. Even the 9th day at evening, go all the way up to the 10th day at evening. That's the Day of Atonement. All right, so we got the first day with a calendar. The first day, 27th that evening, September, that's day 1. That'll be the memorial blowing the trumpet. Day 2, 3, 4. Put this on over. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The 5th day, the October 5th at evening, will be the first day of the atonement. From the 5th at evening all the way to the 6th at evening. Alright? That's the 9th day. That's the 10th day. We got 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. October 11th that evening is the first day of the Feast of Tabernacles.
That's a great calendar right there, brother, because it's showing us our dates on the time. That's 2011 and 12, I believe.
Yeah. October 11th. Yeah, that evening. That's the feast. Right? And that feast lasts 7 days. It's day 1 of that feast. Day 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Last day of the feast is October 17th at evening. And it's all based off that new moon to be here on September 27th. That's the first day of the 7th month.
That's what it says in here.
That's what it says in there too. Got a second witness. I got one of my phones say the same thing. We got 2 witnesses.
What
Number
we doing
days.
on 28?
September 27th. I mean, I'm doing that feast 7 days.
September 27th.
Yeah. Yeah. So, what you say? What you say?
So what are we doing on the 28th?
28th.
Come
This
together.
tomorrow?
No.
We are on the 27th. We got to get this. That's what I'm saying. We be talking about a whole month in advance.
Right.
So whatever we want to do, us as a body can decide that. We can get up, Mama Deborah, or come down here, or whatever we gonna do. But we at least need to get together. Brother Gideon and them got the shofar on. We're gonna blow the horn, drink us some wine, go over the scriptures, and get an understanding before we eat physically. We gonna eat spiritually first.
That's right, and that's what we have to do. We have to feast off the Lord's word.
Right.
We can't keep thinking about mashed potatoes and gravy all the time. We need to feast off of these words because that's what's filling you up.
Right.
It's bread that you buy with no money.
Right.
You got to understand that what we're going to be really feasting off of
Right.
is the time to get next to the Lord.
Right.
So you're feasting off His word.
Exactly. Let's get this Ezekiel. You called it out earlier. Ezekiel 36. This is the foreshadowing of the atonement. Ezekiel 36 and 30 to 31. And then we got Ezekiel 20 as well. This is the foreshadowing. After Christ gathers us, we gonna mourn.
That's right.
But we ain't worthy to get to that kingdom.
Right. So we got to understand this feast of eating these words is because we get in our mindset, all we hear about is they done served it up, y'all. They got it ready down there. And you start to eat these feast days unworthily. You only hear it because there's a buffet set out.
You know how it be, family reunion style. They out here cooking. Come on, girl, come get a plate.
Right.
But she don't know, have no understanding of what we feasting for. So we don't want to eat damnation unto ourselves. We tell you that if you eating this unworthily, you bringing damnation on yourself. And this ain't no picnic. Picnic, bro. This ain't none of that. All right. This is us feasting. This is the Lord's feast. So be in fear. This is the Most High feast. He called this time. Right. So we ought to be, observing and doing what thus saith the Lord in fear, in humility, in meekness, and all that. Man. Take it serious. As serious as we say, girl, it's Christmas Eve. It's Christmas, Valentine's Day. When we do all that, we need to be even more going hard for the Most High and His feast. Right. When we figured out that they was the pagan origin and all that, but you know what? The Most High, they actually got holidays, or what we call holy days.
Right.
He already got that. Well, why we don't celebrate? Why we don't do that? Did you know Christ kept these same days? No, I didn't know that. See what I'm saying? There's an agenda in place here.
Right.
How is it that we Christian and we follow Christ and Christ did all this, but it's not even spoken. It's not even spoken.
But you a good Christian.
Yeah, but you follow Christ.
You a good Christian.
Right? And these feasts got to do with Christ. Don't make no sense. Let's get this, y'all. Ezekiel 36, 30 to 31. And this is after Christ has gathered us and brought us into our land. This is the foreshadowing after the trumpet, then comes the atonement. And after the atonement comes the New Jerusalem, or the tabernacle of Yah.